welcome back. I have made a big time decision suddenly out of nowhere, but I'm making Josh Flowers our starting quarterback. Why? Because this freshman doesn't have good skill caps. He is a redshirt freshman, but his caps are almost maxed out. Josh Flowers, on the other hand, yeah, he's a sophomore, but he has a lot more room to grow in like every department. So I think I'd rather just get the XP with him, because we're not going for like a playoff game or anything. So let's just do it. Playing at TCU, which means this is going to be a difficult game. We're definitely outmatched here. Let's do it.
Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. At any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season.
Let's do it.
This is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. The Horned Frogs will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets it right back to the touchback position in the
Hey! What the fuck? Did I not change the depth chart? What the fuck?
take over. So Arkansas State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. And that's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Coming through that
fastest
down
wide receiver.
conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job.
Oh, man, I
being
just ran straight into that
taking
guy.
his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike.
Damn, he had the numbers, it was just a bad block.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Backed up now, here's second and long. He's got it on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
Wide open spaces.
Oh my goodness.
He's finally
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
From the gun, the running back tries
Who is
to
this
hit
guy?
the hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On the
Oh,
ground,
wow, that was...
it's Wallace. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Red Wolves, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite
Oh,
a
he was
drive
there.
together. He
Wow.
let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know if the quarterback's making the right decision on that RPO, guys. He might have wanted to hand that one off. It's something he thought he saw in the right flat to attack, but obviously it wasn't there.
Looking for a path to the end
I
zone.
was gonna
to
say,
the
they
right.
just had 2 people on that
And
left
he
side doing
takes it
nothing.
in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
Out
Oh,
of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. The Horned Frogs offense will get the ball for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here on 3rd down. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead.
Yeah, and they love having 3 tight ends on the field.
First, as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Payne.
Oh, tackle
And
him.
the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Just ran over it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick release by the QB. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Red pass, it's complete.
We go man-to-man coverage.
Never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space, it's Hunt. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Completes it in the middle. There
Why did it dive like that? Why did you dive like you were fucking dying on the floor?
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Nate.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. From the gun, the ground
Oh, wow.
game.
No
And
blocking.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Flowers.
I accidentally panicked.
A turnover in their own end.
I got fingered in double hit triangle even though he was wide open. And then I throw it to the running back and it's a pick.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, when he turned to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And so far, the quarterback play has been less than stellar. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then love to get something going here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the
Oh my
screen.
god, how did they recover so quick?
For no gain. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harrell. Doesn't
Go for it.
quite make it to the first
Let's say
down
fucking
marker.
go
He's
for
a
it.
yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. The throw. And the incomplete pass.
They played perfect.
throws it over
Absolutely
in their
perfect
own end.
coverage.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Connection to the right.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
A
get killed.
huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Horned Frogs look to do some damage in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
Just got beat. No speed. Tight end was faster.
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again.
Pick six
Great
really
job
just.
putting points on the
Man, he
board.
was
It's still
tight
the
end
first
was
half.
wide
This
open,
unit looks
and I
dialed
fat
in.
fingered double
And for a
tapped
quick update,
the triangle
let's go to
button.
Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Big implications today, and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks.
Dude,
for the
snap the
update.
ball! I'm spamming X, and they are not moving.
The delay of game pushes
What the
offense
fuck,
back.
bro?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the move. And maybe
Well,
he'll
we
get back
cannot
to
do
the line of
nothing.
scrimmage, but no
We
more than that.
cannot do a damn thing.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's caught. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but a solid pickup.
I have to realize I can scramble.
First down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl.
You know what?
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a
Oh,
first
no.
down.
I didn't know.
There's
I
a
forgot
timeout
they
on
were
the
we were in the
field.
final
Tight
2 minutes.
game here late in the first half. And the Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Flowers.
Oh,
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Rides to back and leaves it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
all right. Well, they're on the
They'll use
hash, so maybe
timeout
there's a
right
possibility they'll
before
miss it.
halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break.
Damn, the kicker
That
should be
thing
hit.
would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half.
And they get ball first. Holy fuck.
First, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Breeze. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got it in the middle, it's James.
Caught that.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires to the big fella. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Regarding
And the center
underneath.
downs get started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh my
And
God, I
this'll
read
be
that shit, but he went
incomplete.
behind
A
it.
big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection
Guarding
last
underneath,
time.
dude.
Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield.
Don't get mossed. I knew it. I knew it. He is like 6'5", dude.
And the route is on. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Holy fuck. Oh man, this has not been a fun game, I'll tell you that.
Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
He'll bring it out from in. The ball pops out
Oh,
on the return.
my
It's recovered by the kicking
God.
team, and they get the ball right back. TCU will send its offense back
Holy
onto the
shit,
field.
we are getting dick
Last
down,
man,
bro.
Just an aerial assault, precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got
Dude,
him still on his
who
feet.
is guarding him?
Holy
Holy shit. Our defense has been... Okay, listen. Both sides of the ball have been really fucking bad.
Was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game.
Constant
They're hitting on all
blown
cylinders,
coverages, dude.
They are scared.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Through a pick the last time they had it, they'll try to be more productive this time around.
I don't know what the... What is the playmaker?
Defense forces.
I'm looking that up. You
And
hold
the
it.
Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
It says left trigger, so... Is that L2?
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Got a man, it's Cobb. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bush. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking for a gap.
Oh my
It's Wallace.
goodness.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the defense forced the quarterback.
My God, dude, what the fuck? I literally did it.
Well, this defense not only has
Oh my
speed,
God.
but also great effort. That time on the quarterback run, they were expecting it. Everybody was in position, but they did a phenomenal job in pursuit, making sure the only direction that guy was going was backwards, running him out of bounds for a big loss.
Oh my God, an
And
inaccurate
trying to put
throw.
points on the board on
Gotta
3rd
punt it.
down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Hoover. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job of...
Man, I'm just gonna...
just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long.
I just feel like quitting. I'm not gonna lie. I might just sim the rest of this game. If they get a touchdown, I'm done.
Makes the grab. It's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
The fucking zone's messed up, dude.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Oh my god, we finally got a fucking stop.
They booted away.
And I went the wrong way.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Harrell. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
The Red Wolves get it past the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. And the Red Wolves with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And they can't.
Oh, am I going to get pass
connect with
interference on
the
that?
flag flies,
That's
and
complete
I think this is
bullshit.
going to be pass interference.
That was an inaccurate throw, but he was open.
Way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Plucks it out of the air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Snagged in the middle, it's Cobb. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Fitted in the window for the score. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Johnson wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Ezukama. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. It's a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning on the Jets. Got enough for the first. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. It has been a quiet and somewhat forgettable game for this sophomore behind center. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The short hands, it's Harold.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Red Wolves had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about that? You just dial up the bubble screen, and this guy scores a touchdown for you. Nice job blocking down the field, getting a hat-on hat, giving the receiver a place to run with the football to show off his speed. You can't execute the bubble screen any better than that.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He breaks the tackle. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He's loose. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here we go. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Finds his man, it's Wallace. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay. We have 15 points. Try to see if I can take off any more. Maybe. I can't hard sell though. I have to put all my hours into him. Okay, I got 20. Oh, we can hard sell him too. If we ever get to that point. Oh, and then I have 5 extra points. Just give it to somebody random. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one.